Welcome back to episode 2 against the Spurs, and let's get started. So last video, it's not halftime yet, but watch. This is what Livingston did. He was close to making the buzzer. Follow the ball. Now watch the hoop. It looks like it made it, but it bounced off the rim, so let's get back into the game.
Klay Thompson, he tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Yeah,
always watching more film than me.
Klay Thompson, he looks so cartoonish.
They're both fans and have a huge passion for the game. That's what
You know, it's great to have that kind of support and competitiveness around you, really your whole life.
You can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time to time. Even your teammates, they'll check you every time.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors,
Yes, we get the ball
it was a great one.
because they made it super hard
From
for
an
us.
offensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
These guys are pickpockets out there. They feast off of that kind of carelessness. You have to protect
Aw,
the ball around.
come on, Steph.
On the court for San
You can
Antonio.
make these.
We've got David Lee, Mills out there with Simmons. Then there's Kawhi
San
Leonard,
Antonio.
and it's Gasol in the center. Mills dishes the left. Cloak loose, shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Curry, and a jam by Stephen.
Second dunk of the game.
Swing right there. I mean, taking the
Technically first of the video, though.
on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in a steal.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Owen.
Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't
back.
say that works best.
Stephen.
Sometimes in timeouts I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. Now get up and walk away. And it's true. It's on them. Kevin?
I'm gonna show that.
68, that accountability goes a long way.
Let's see.
And we're now about a minute and a half.
Livingston with the 3.
Livingston
Last
on
time
up.
he made it.
San
Just
Antonio's
cool,
gone
'cause he's a
37
terrible
from
player.
three-point territory.
Why is nobody playing ball
Parker is the
defense?
slower point guard at this point. Patty Mills comes in and definitely changes the pace for the Spurs. Out of Australia, a shoot-first guard
Half
who
court.
can hit off the bounce and off the catch. And so that
Why'd I do
three-point
that?
shooting ability
Because
puts
I'm
pressure on
stupid.
teams. He's also a pest defensively. Likes to get up and in the guys.
They set the pick from downtown. Green with the rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And
Yep, and again.
Bill's ability to pressure defensively very quickly
Nice
to get the high steal.
Out of
Sometimes
bounds.
He can get caught gambling at times, can Patty, but on the whole, a very capable defender, a bit of a gnat out there, and a valuable player when you consider he went undrafted out of St. Mary's of Moraga.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Green's
Oh,
checked in for
KD's
San Antonio. Inside, up off the screen.
That shooting foul. Shake.
One thing that is
Doesn't.
often underappreciated about Pau Gasol is just how aware he is out on the
I don't
floor,
know
not
about
only
that.
on the defensive end, how he'll help out, but also his vision as a passer on the offensive side.
And really, Kevin, one of the best passing bigs to ever play the game. And it's a part of why he's been the crux of so many offenses. Very good at identifying and exploiting a mismatch for himself or others. Never forces things on offense and always takes what the team's given.
But Julia, he's checked in for Golden State moving the ball around. Curry's shot is good.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch.
Was that guy?
Plays the game.
Wait, hold on. Someone was dabbing. Hello, darkness. Look into this guy's eyes. Look into the ball. He's like, what are you doing? Okay, let's get back to work. Tell me what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want.
Parker kicks to Leonard. From three. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry can't get it to go.
Why do we even bother?
It really has
Woo!
looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a
What?
3-point play. And the Warriors with
That
some
Batman?
changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia.
Look, he's on horn. That's
Iguodala
hard.
comes in for Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. One for the Spurs. Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Ginobili.
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go.
You go. Oh.
We've had our chances on offense, and we need to start capitalizing. Right now, we're shooting just 20% from 3. We gotta pick it up. We don't need a home run every time we come down the court. Be patient on offense. Keep the ball moving, and good things will happen. Hey, our run starts right here. Right here.
Business. You see it with young coaches. Steve Kerr's done a remarkable job in Golden State building on the foundation that Mark Jackson set up. And I love the fact that Steve is always quick to commend Mark Jackson in those years before he's done what he's done in Golden State.
Good point. Warriors trail by 10. Stolen by Anderson. Not watching the line
Yes.
there. That'll be a
Backcourt violation.
They've been doing
Oh,
a lot
so-
of things right in
so-
this game, but something they have to improve on.
Da 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 da.
It's stolen by three.
Oh, come on.
It's 3-on-3 on the
I
fast
don't
break.
know.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws.
It's called
Right
blocking.
there.
And Parker's just
Not a foul.
extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
And Tony Parker, the 3rd Frenchman ever to play in the NBA, and unquestionably the best.
We've seen a lot of his countrymen follow in his footsteps, and he came over so young. At that time, he was the youngest point guard
He's
in
French.
the NBA
Didn't know that.
since Magic Johnson was in 1979. And like Magic, he quickly earned some championship hardware.
And when you think about it, speed, such a fundamental part of Parker's game. You wonder how well he'd age in the NBA.
Well, one season he almost led the league in points in the paint, and that's for a point guard. So those days are gone. He relies more on a deadly in-between game. He's the youngest of the Spurs' big 3, but with his hamstring injury just 2 seasons ago, they look to manage those minutes a little bit more carefully.
The Spurs making a switch here. Evans checked in. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And
The
make it.
length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Anderson outside. Back to Parker. Good on the 3-point shot. Parker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And out of bounds
You
as the
suck.
Spurs gain possession.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of judgment.
San Antonio 6 run. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting 5, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
To the middle, here's Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And this is where KD is so versatile. Defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
Thompson against Ginobili. Fires for 3. Parker's shot is off. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Livingston. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So
God.
right here.
Gotta give me down
The
on
Spurs were the
Friday.
best defensive team in the NBA last season. In fact, you look at the difference
that ball,
between
give me
them and
that
the
ball,
average
give me that
defense
ball
in the
now,
league
coach.
last year, and it was not even close.
Here we go.
Free throw good. Livingston. And the Spurs, so disciplined defensively. They move, it seems, as one out there.
Well, even though their big 3 has moved on a little bit, the system is still in place. And they can pass along
See if I can make another buzzer.
the Greg Popovich
To
has
last time.
with regards to where to be,
It got
when to
ugly
be,
last time.
and how to be successful.
Ginobili, that's for 2. That one wide left.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
And McGee kicks to Durant.
Hey.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Why
I
should
have
KD
no
make it?
clue what happened with the defense there, but they should be thanking their lucky
Some
stars
say
that
KD's
somehow
trash.
ripped
That's on the
that
team
golden
now.
opportunity.
Parker outside. Ball's not loose. And Anderson kicks to Ginobili. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
Dang it.
Ginobili's got 5 now.
No.
Slithering around that unorthodox style, Ginobili sneaks in there with the dribble drive.
And that concludes
Even
the first
worse
half.
than
It's
Livingston.
San Antonio ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you like and not like about how your team has played so far?
Too many turnovers, but I think we've got a decent pace.
Thanks for your time, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right
Okay,
back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, time to review the first half of action. A stellar first half for Tony Parker. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He has bounced back nicely from
I'm
what
gonna
was a
end the
tough
video
start.
right here. I'm sorry,
Judging
guys,
by
but
that first half, he's back to his
we'll
old
add
self.
another
And Shaq
third
is
video of
San
NBA.
Antonio play.
So long.